the week 2 predictions. The Jets are going to win tonight. The Giants, even though they lost 40-0, the Cardinals defense was flying to the ball and all of that. I still like the Giants to beat the Cardinals. It is, the Giants are at minus 40 differential, but with minus 39 differential and counting, that would mean the Giants would win. Arizona is gematria of 39. The Dallas Cowboys point differential is going to be plus 41 and counting with the victory over Aaron Rodgers in the New York Jets. The Jets have 6 days to prepare for the Cowboys about to win their 6th Super Bowl. Keep in mind that the special teams and the defense were the stars of the show last week. Dak Prescott is going to be the star of the show this upcoming week. His first touchdown of the year against the New York Jets, against the former quarterback of the Packers. I've already predicted the Super Bowl winner 7 years in advance, period. The Cowboys get the win. The Steelers against the Browns. It's any given Sunday. Kenny Pickett, 7-6. I correctly predicted the 49ers to defeat the Steelers last week. How I did it, it's the Cleveland Browns is gematria 76. And so the Steelers face off against the Raiders in week 3 on prime time. Steelers going to get a win. Las Vegas gematria 86. Kenny Pickett will have to enter the Raiders game with the 8-6 record. Hopefully the Raiders get Christmas Eve revenge against the Steelers on prime time. Hopefully. So I was talking about, the Monday Night Football game right there. Feel great about the Steelers. Denver Broncos get the first win against the Commanders. Yeah, they lost to the Raiders last week. Yeah, Sean Payton. These guys are not going to be... The Commanders beat the Cardinals. Denver Broncos are going to get the win. They should beat the Commanders. The Broncos have to be in the playoff hunt with the New York Jets when they play in October. Likewise, the 49ers going to take over and defeat the Rams. Matthew Stafford is going to get another loss against the 49ers, it's looking like. Well, let's take a look at Matthew Stafford. Well, it's Brock Purdy, that's 8-1 right now for his NFL career. It's Pittsburgh Steelers, that's gematria 81. And 9-1, he defeated Tom Brady while he was with the Buccaneers. So I do think in the regular season, Brock Purdy is going to start out 9-1. For his NFL career. The Niners to beat the Rams. Bills to beat the Raiders. Especially when the Bills lose on prime time. The first win of the year is going to be against the Super Bowl host. Wink, wink. The Chargers beat the Titans. You ain't need no numbers for that. Dolphins is a playoff team. And the Titans, well, the two teams may suck. The Titans and the Saints. I'll go with them in that game. For the Falcons and the Packers, I would like to take a look at the coaches. Arthur Smith and Matt LaFleur. So, Arthur Smith, the Falcons could be undefeated 2-0 before they face off against the Lions 2-0. So Lions already beat Seattle before it happened. It's another loss at Detroit where the Seahawks lost Super Bowl 40. They lost at Detroit. For the Falcons, I mean, before Brett Favre, the Packers were pretty bad. Brett Favre was originally drafted by Atlanta. This could be the first loss without Aaron Rodgers when they lose to the Atlanta Falcons. So with that being said, LaFleur. "22 losses overall as a coach. It is Atlanta, Georgia. That's gematria 23. So I do believe the Falcons are going to get the win in that game. The Chiefs are going to beat the Jaguars. It'd be more interesting if the Cardinals have 2 top 5 draft picks. So I'll go with the Indianapolis Colts. They they looked better than the Texans last week. So if the Colts beat the Texans and they lose to the Ravens, they would enter the LA game with a 1-3 record. 1-3 is LA. So ultimately, I think the Cardinals are going to really hit it with the top 5 draft picks. Eagles to beat the Vikings. Kirk Cousins to get his 65th loss against Philadelphia. Philadelphia, Gematria, 65. Can't figure this league out. You make the playoffs, you're 0-2. It's kind of what's happening there. Ravens and the Bengals, yes. I thought I had Joe Burrow. Okay, there he is. Well, Joe Burrow could lose his 19th game against Lamar Jackson, but I like win number 25 against the Ravens. Ravens is Gematria 25. Now, he doesn't get the 19th loss overall against Lamar, but I do like Joe Burrow against the Ravens to have a 4-2 record with the Super Bowl on the 42nd day of the year. His 19th win against the AFC can happen against Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson was trash and shit. He sucks. Why the hell did I draft this bum? Bengals are at home. He's got a big contract. They got to go with the Bengals. So the ones that are low on my confidence scale is the Saints and the Panthers, the Dolphins and the Patriots, and the Bears and the Bucs. But Chicago just looked awful, and Tampa had a pretty big win over the Vikings, which I predicted. Let's start out with Justin Fields. This guy sucks. He can't even throw a deep pass. This guy's a trash quarterback. Guy sucks. I think the Bucs defense is pretty good. I think the Bears defense is awful. No. That stuff we saw last week is real. His 23rd loss against Baker, replacing Tom Brady. Brady Gematria 23. The Bears are just a fucking toilet bowl. They're garbage. They're a garbage football team. Trash. 18th loss against the NFC. Over against the Bucs, who hosted Super Bowl 18. I thought Tampa had Gematria of 18 somewhere. The bottom line, the Bears are awful. This team is a joke. They are complete shit. Rodgers no longer. The owner of the Bears no longer there. Bears gonna win. Oh, fuck you, Justin Fields. You're trash. You're trash. How's Baker Mayfield doing? I think you're trash, bro. Baker Mayfield is 33rd win against the Bears. The Bears are garbage. Mike Evans got torched that garbage-ass team. I got Mike Evans on my fantasy team. Okay, so this one is not a 50-50. Fuck out of here, the 50-50. Dolphins and the Patriots, yep. He's Bill Belichick after all. He's the GOAT, right? A close performance against the Super Bowl champion. I mean, the Patriots will be 1-2. I mean, entering the game against the Cowboys will be 1-3, losing to Dallas because it's Dallas that's Gematria 13. I do believe that Zeke Elliott's going to have more carries this week. I'll go with the Patriots on primetime. I mean, this is not Brandon Staley and the Chargers. Why not? What does it say, though, about Mac Jones? New York Jets is Gematria 13 as well, so Patriots looks like they're going to be starting 1-3. Just, they'll beat the Dolphins, I believe. Two and 3 against the Dolphins after Tom Brady came the last week. Brady Gematria 23. Or is it gonna be 2-1? Is it gonna be 2-1? Also going for a 23rd win. Brady Gematria 23. Eagles 22. Patriots coming off the game against the Eagles. let's see, 8-5 against the AFC East. 8-5 is interesting because that is Miami Dolphins. It would not surprise me if the Patriots got the win. Miami Dolphins is Camacho of 85. The Miami Dolphins is Camacho of 85. Patriots are in the Boston area. Boston, Camacho of 85. I'll go with Patriots. Derek Carr is 1-0. Derek Carr had a really great performance last week. Bryce Young is going for his first career victory on national TV. That may be the script. I think on this one we need to go to Dennis Allen. Provide clarity. Entering with 38 losses. Panthers is Gematria 38. Allen is 17. Get his 17th win on prime time. 2 for 2 with Derek Carr. Carr, Gematria 22. Panthers got crushed there by the Falcons. Derek Carr enters the game on Monday Night Football with 28 road wins in the NFL. Kind of links up with the Dallas Cowboys there a little bit. Derek Carr gets 25th loss against Bryce Young. It's Young that's Gematria of... actually, Young is to Gematria 28. He's at 28 road wins right now. His next road win could happen against Young. Oh, let me just see Derek Carr in his career against Carolina. 2-0 record. 3 for 3 is the Camacho Monday Night Football. Monday Night Football is Camacho 33. Rookies are 0-3. So there's the Texans quarterback, the Colts quarterback. So what will the record would be the first rookie quarterback to win this year? Well, the first one, it's a matchup between two rookies, the Texans and the Colts. I'm forgetting the other one. But who's the first rookie quarterback to beat a non-rookie in the NFL? So 0-3, 1-4. So they're 1-4, right? 0-3 this week. Texans Colts winner. Texans Colts loser. We looking at 2-4, or we are looking at 1-5. They came off of a game against Atlanta. We're talking about Bryce Young. 2-4, 1-5 will also be launching Monday Night Football. So who would be the next rookie quarterback to play in week 3? Bryce Young there, and the Colts. 2 wins in 6 games. Bryce is Camacho 26. I think this is all nailed down to the Saints and the Panthers head to head. New Orleans leads the series 29-28. If they get their 30th win, this is connection to the Cowboys winning Super Bowl 30. Let's go to the history over at Carolina. Away games for the Saints over at Carolina. Series tied 14-14. Who are the next opponents? Well, the Panthers do travel to the Seahawks. Seahawks is Camacho 24, so we'll see about that one. Well, what if Seattle and Carolina are 0-2? It will not surprise me to see Carolina winning. I may give the edge to Carolina. I don't know. Frank Reich. Frank Reich was coach of the Colts. It's the Colts that's Camacho 30. It's the Colts that's Camacho 15. 40 wins. Derek Carr. His 34th loss, the Saints. So I'll give the edge to New Orleans.